So I'm going to say hello and welcome everyone to our chakra experience. Today we're going to draw and write and work with the sacral chakra, the second chakra, and it's going to be all orange today, which is very exciting. Then welcome everyone. I would like to invite you to just become comfortable. Again, just as I said last week, please take care of yourself. If anything comes up that's uncomfortable for you, do whatever you need to do to feel better. You can take a break. You can always move. I think that's a really, really good one to shake out stuff, or whatever you need. So just be mindful and be careful of yourself. And so let us calm down. I need to kind of bring my energy down, I think, a little bit. So I invite you to just become comfortable wherever you are right now, sitting. You can also stand or even lie down if you want to. And let's just take a few deep breaths to kind of let go of everything that was before, anything that happened today, anything that might take your awareness somewhere else. You can just breathe it in and exhale it out of your mouth. You can release a sigh, release a sound if that feels comfortable. Just take a moment to just let go. And we can do that a few times. And really becoming aware of your body. If there's any tension anywhere, you can also breathe into there. And then with the next breath, let's let go of anything that draws your attention to the future, away from this moment. Again, breathing in deeply. And exhaling out of your mouth. Breathing in. And exhaling. And then let's really settle into this moment. Deepening your breath. And letting your awareness and your attention go into your body. You can just start relaxing your body from the head down, feeling the top of your head, feeling your forehead and your face relax, the back of your head. And just really gently let your jaw drop. Relaxing your neck and your throat, your shoulders, really letting them drop to the sides, letting the arm hang heavy, relaxing all the way down to your fingers. Try to feel your fingers from the inside. Maybe you feel a tingling or some kind of energy awareness. Breathing deeply. And you can imagine the relaxation pouring down your back like a warm liquid. Down, relaxing each vertebrae, step by step, going deeper. Breathing deeper. Breathing all the way down into your pelvis. Relaxing your chest area. Feeling your chest gently lifting and sinking with each breath. And guiding your breath further down into your belly, into your pelvis. Really feeling the breath in your body, moving in and out. And now relaxing your hips, your legs, all the way down through your knees, all the way to your ankles and feet and into each little toe. Just feeling your legs, maybe your feet are placed on the ground, feeling the ground beneath you, feeling the places where your body touches the ground, your sit bones, and breathing downward. Expanding your lower belly with every breath a little bit more, a little bit deeper. And you can place your hands over your lower belly, just bringing your awareness there. Feeling your belly expand and contract with your breath. And you can start to very gently move in circles. If anybody knows Sophie circles, just moving the upper body, very light circles. To bring even more awareness into your lower belly, into your lower back, activating this area of your body very gently. Bringing your awareness there. You can imagine you're looking from the inside out, through your belly, through your lower back. And imagine or feel where your sacral chakra would be. You can change the direction if you've been circling, just circle gently into the other direction. Warming up this energy, bringing more spaciousness there, bringing movement, loosening up your lower spine, your lower belly. You can also place one hand on the front and one hand on the back. And really bringing your awareness down there. And being with whatever is. Whatever sensations you feel. You can slowly come back to the middle. Stop moving if that feels comfortable, or you just keep moving, that's fine too. But really bring your awareness between your hands, the front and the back, into your body. Maybe feeling the energy emanating outside, in the front and in the back. And you can lift your hands a little bit away from the body to where they're just hovering over the space. And trying to sense a sensation in your hands, in your lower back, in your lower belly. And then let us start and project the color orange into the space. Very gently imagine an orange dot in the middle of your belly, your lower belly. And then you can let it grow with every breath. Let the orange fill this area of your body. Let the orange be like a belt around your lower belly. And then you can even imagine spreading further to the front and the back outside of your body. Imagine that the space, the air, The aura outside is also turning orange. And you can also imagine the orange moving further down to your legs, moving further up into your upper body. And bringing it as far, as strong as it feels comfortable into your auric field, into your awareness. And you can bring your hands back onto your body and just start rubbing around like a belt, around your lower belly, around your hips, just circling this area and bringing this orange energy deeper, stronger into it. It doesn't have to look like a color, it can just be the feeling of orange or whatever you imagine it to be. And then with a deep breath, just bring both hands to the front of your belly for a moment. You can also imagine your womb space there, filling it with the orange energy. And then let us bring the hands together in front of the heart. Breathing into your hands and feeling the energy between your hands. And then let's rub them, bringing warmth, bringing energy, bringing movement and blood flow back into the hands. And then you can place it over your eyes for a moment and just imagine this orange energy moving into your visual field, into your eyes, into your third eye, creating an orange connection between your hands and your eyes. And then start rubbing your face, bringing yourself back, waking yourself up, rubbing over your head, to your neck, to your shoulders, to your throat, and bringing your hands onto your body wherever they're needed right now, wherever feels comfortable. And then whenever you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes. And alrighty, then let's get ready to draw a little bit. I'm just gonna switch my camera. There we go. Haha. I found today that I have so many orange pens and pencils. More than I thought I'd have. So that's pretty exciting. Oh, sorry. Do this better somehow. Oh, well, more or less. Okay. And I actually have this little kumquat. I thought it was a nice prompt for today. Okay, so I invite you to just choose any pen that you like. I'm gonna go with my Sharpie again because it's just best visible, but then maybe later I'm gonna add some other stuff. So let's see where we go from there. And as I already talked about in the last class, at some point we may want to add other colors. So, you know, whenever you feel like, oh my God, this is too much orange, I'm going crazy, then find a different color. And so it's not just about drawing with one color. We just want to, of course, kind of feel into the color. So we will start with just feeling back into your body. Maybe let's take another deep breath. Whew. Just tuning back in, and maybe lay a hand back over your low belly And just feel, okay, if I imagine my sacral chakra as a circle now, how big would it be and where would it be on my paper? The circle, of course, can be in the middle, but it doesn't have to be. You know, if something feels a little bit off, we can show that. We can just bring that into the picture. So this picture where we start is really about checking into what is and then looking at it in a visual way. So I invite you to just take your pen, feel over your paper, see like, okay, where is my chakra right now and how big is it? And then just draw a circle there. And you can just draw around the circle for a moment. Maybe just 3 rounds around it or something. And now we're going to go a little bit a different way than last time today. Now ask yourself, is this what I want? Or do I want it to be bigger, smaller, in a different place? So one thing that I really appreciate about the Neurographic method is that we can change things in our picture. So if I think, no, I actually like my circle is not quite in the middle, and I would really like for it to be in the middle. And maybe I actually want it, well, the size is kind of okay, but I want to move it a little bit. So I'm just going to go ahead and move it and draw my circle where I want it to be. And while I do that, I feel into, how does that feel now? How is it when I change whatever I see and make it what I want? And now I'm going to just go around my circle many, many, many times so that I become attuned to this one that I really, really want to experience. So I want to experience my chakra kind of not off, but really in the right spot. And in the size that I want it to be. And I'm just going around the circle with a very soft line, so it doesn't have to be a perfect circle, but over time it's turning into quite a nice circle. And then of course I still have like the one that I don't want now. And what I'm going to do with that one is to just draw lines through it from the inside to the outside and kind of imagine that it's just being dissolved with my lines now. So I draw one here. I just draw a few lines so that the change that I made becomes almost invisible. If you have a circle that's kind of smaller and you draw a bigger one, we're going to deal with that later. If you have something that you want to change inside, now we just go with, if you changed the shape of it or the, not the shape, the placement of it, or if you made it smaller, for example, you just go through and imagine that it's just kind of getting dissolved, moved away through the lines, so that when I look at the drawing afterwards, I'm only going to see lines. I'm not going to see the circle anymore. It's still going to be there, of course, but I'm not consciously seeing it. So I kind of just soften it, soften the shape to where it's not a circle shape anymore. And then of course I go all around my circle again and bring lines to the outside. And there I just imagine this energy that I have here, that I kind of concentrated in the circle, moves out. And while you do that, just feel into your body and also into your emotional space, into your mind, and see, okay, how does it feel to expand this sacral energy out into the world? And I hope that everybody has been drawing with me already, so I don't have to explain the rounding. You can probably see in my picture how wherever lines cross each other, wherever lines meet each other, I kind of just soften the connections and make it feel round. Okay. And if you feel tension anywhere, always use your breath, breathing into it, breathing it out, allowing yourself to let go. And now we're just going to go all around our circle with lines. You can also feel into the dynamic and ask yourself, is this how my sacral chakra moves? I kind of feel it's, for me, has a little bit more, like it's a little bit faster, has more movement than we did last time with the root chakra. The root chakra was very kind of slow and very maybe larger movement. And this one is a little bit more dynamic. So just feel into the dynamic and imagine, okay, is this how I feel? Moving the lines however you feel them, more than looking at them. Out on all sides. Don't forget to breathe. And allowing a certain kind of dynamic and movement and energy to emanate from there. I invite you to always come back to your body as well. Really feeling into how does it feel for you. You can go over lines as many times as feels comfortable, as many times as they need. Some may need more attention, some may just go out and be good and perfect in how you want them. With this one, I really like to focus a little bit on, okay, what is it that I want to feel as well? I'm kind of experimenting with that. Making the lines slower or faster, moving them more or less, And then whenever you're around your circle one time, where there's lines on all sides, then we're going to go ahead and move lines from the outside into the circle as well. And with that, of course, we want to kind of dissolve, or I want to dissolve the circle that I already have in here, the one that I don't want to concentrate on. So I'm going to go ahead and just move from a line that I already have on the outside into the inside, and just touch the circle line that I already have as if it was just part of a line that I'm drawing. And in this way, I'm dissolving it. I'm letting it disappear. Now it's just part of a different line. So now I'm moving from the outside into my circle and back out again. And then rounding the corners again. And with this movement, you can imagine, okay, I've kind of moved the energy out. Now I want to fill myself up before I give. I think this is a very important movement for us to experience. So I invite you just really feel into that movement into you, into the chakra, receiving energy, and then moving the energy back out again. And see if there's a difference between the lines that go all the way through and the lines that just went from the circle out. It might be a very subtle difference. So if you don't feel a big difference, that's totally fine. It's just about teaching our awareness, practicing our awareness. And now this half circle that I had inside is really almost gone. Now my awareness doesn't see the chakra that was kind of out of place for me, that I wanted to change. Now I only see the one that I wish to experience. And of course, I'm going to ask myself, how do I feel about that? What does that do inside of my body? And feeling into the shapes that appear in the middle. You can always ask yourself, what might that be? What might that stand for? And it may just come in a few days. With our last chakra drawing, I really had the epiphany what was inside my circle yesterday. So it may come a week late. The inside. And really just allow yourself to play with the lines. Moving through the circle. And feeling the difference between drawing lines out and drawing lines in. You can really imagine pulling energy in, bringing energy out into the world. Whatever that means to you. Bringing your creative energy out. And then going back to rounding and feeling into it. I really like to just do that almost in one process. I draw a line and then I round right away. You can, of course, draw several lines and then go ahead and round them as well. And feel how different that feels. The moving and the filling in of the corners. And then whenever you feel that maybe your picture is full of things now, like mine really is full of things right now. It's very interesting looking. Then you can also take different pens and add some color to it. And you can use colored pencils, you can use colored markers, whatever coloring tools you have. And I invite you to just explore the spaces that we created. And look into the shapes and really imagine, okay, if I imagine this energy is inside of me, kind of moving through me. What does it do inside of me? How does it influence my being right now? Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and color. You can draw more lines if you feel like drawing more lines, and go into coloring whenever you're ready. I think I'm ready. I could draw a million more lines, but I'm going to just go ahead and color a little bit. I think I'm totally going to start with this marker. Go ahead and color strong. For some reason, I feel I want strong colors. And I just go with wherever my pen takes me. I really just like to intuitively follow the movement of my hand, and I just watch myself coloring and see where it wants to go. Really leaving my mind outside. Strong colors. Maybe a little bit more. And again, just staying with yourself and your experience inside of your body or in your emotions or in your thoughts. Even if your thoughts go somewhere, you can just let them go. So this is not an exercise where we have to erase our thoughts, but we can actually be aware of where the thoughts go. I'm gonna go with a little bit colored pencils as well. That is blood orange one, which I like. This can really be like a mixed media piece where you just take anything that you like. Bringing it into the drawing. I feel my breath a lot. And of course, you can ask yourself questions again. Or you can bring writing prompts, for example, back into your mind and see if there are places in your drawing where you can find the things you wrote about. If you want to engage your mind. Or you can also just go with the flow, feeling the colors. Sometimes if our mind starts thinking anyways, then it's good to engage it with a certain question, for example. I'm really just kind of enjoying the play with it. I'm really just kind of enjoying the play with it right now. Without even asking myself if I like what I see, just kind of enjoying the creative process. So today I really want to invite you to just go with whatever happens. And for the creative process, it's very important to leave judgment aside. Just try to remind yourself to just play, be with what is, feel into the process, and be open to whatever you see, whatever comes out. And again, as I said last time, we can add different colors. So if at some point you feel I need some other color in there, you can always add another color. My image turned out kind of pretty red looking. My orange Sharpie is kind of almost a red Sharpie, I feel. So maybe I'm going to put some yellow in there to make it a little bit lighter. Let's just bathe in this energy of being creative for the reason of being creative and taking this as the only reason. For me, feels very healing right now. Just let go of anything else. Not think about what this picture is going to be good for, but just looking at what happens with it and how it changes with every little piece that I'm adding. And we can, of course, leave spaces white as well. So this is not about coloring every little corner, not really about coloring freely, as much or as little as we want. Nice. It's starting to be really nice. I'm starting to like it. And really, when thoughts like that come up, do I like it? Do I not like it? We start to judge whatever we do. Just let these thoughts come, observe the thoughts, and maybe remind yourself that you don't need to judge right now. For me, that's always very helpful to just remind myself that I do not need to judge myself right now. I can just enjoy whatever I'm doing. And there is no right and wrong. There is no good and bad. This picture does not have to meet any of the norms that I put on or that the world puts on. Just kind of enjoying the movements of the lines. Just find shapes that I find interesting and I go there and kind of explore them, play with them. And then sometimes I have thoughts, sometimes I just have feelings. This one here just gives me this kind of feeling that I really enjoy right now. And now, maybe a little bit more. And of course, this again, we can color as long as we need to. You can keep coloring later after we finish this little workshop. If you wish to go in more, you can also go in and draw more lines with different pens, for example. Just make sure that all the lines are always kind of connected to everything else. That's the only thing that we really try to always have in the pictures. Everything kind of wants to be connected. But I could also go ahead with my colored pencil and just draw some more lines here if I wanted to make it more moving. And I would just round here a little bit to have them be part of the whole thing. I'll do that a little bit more. So instead of coloring layers or spaces, you can also just add more lines as a way of bringing more color into your picture. Play with that a little bit. Maybe let's do another 3 minutes. And then we have 10 more minutes to show each other the pictures if you wish to. Just gonna play with these lines some more. Nice. Haha. Yeah, that makes me feel happy now. Sorry, computer battery. Okay, and then I'm just going to say for everyone who's not here live, but who may see this recording, if you would like to share your drawing, you're very welcome to share it in the Facebook group that's called Neuro Art Project, Neuro Art Group. You can probably find it through my page or something, and I think I put it in the email as well. Yeah, I would love to see everyone's pictures, any comments that you have. And then next week we're gonna go on with a solar plexus chakra and draw some yellow. But yeah, so far I'm really enjoying this now. Glad that I introduced more lines. So yeah, you can always do that. Always draw more lines, draw a few more colors in it. And with this one, really allow yourself to play. Allow yourself to explore your creative power, your creative energy. And you can, of course, take as long as you need for this process. But I'm gonna say I'm gonna stop this for now. I'm not gonna finish. I'm just gonna stop it for now, so that we can maybe talk for another minute. So I'm gonna stop the recording though.